Well, Jackie, that is a great idea. If viewers want to go out and take weather observations, I can't think of a better time to do it than this weekend. Really, the cold air is making its way back into our area at 23 degrees for our daytime high, and it's going to be windy out there, so the wind chill is really going to lower those temperatures into the teens. What we're seeing here in our image is the jet stream really dipping down into the Midwestern plains, and this is typically caused by a high pressure system near Greenland, which is causing our jet to buckle, as you see in the picture. As for State College, well, I think we're out of luck. It doesn't look like we'll be seeing much of an eclipse, but if it is something you're interested in, I would advise going online and taking a look. And when you have cooler, drier air high above and warm, humid air at the surface, this leads to a great temperature difference, which can lead to a very unstable environment. This is one of the key factors in producing severe weather. A report released by Penn Environment using data from National Climate Data Center reported Pennsylvania's heaviest downpours have become heavier and more frequent within the last 6 decades. Hello, I'm student meteorologist Sydney Daniel, and it's Monday afternoon and Hurricane Sandy has yet to make landfall along New Jersey. We're already beginning to see the impacts here in State College. With the 2012 presidential election coming up fast, we've already seen how weather can impact the campaign. What we saw earlier this week is we had this stalled front in this area of some scattered thunderstorms, and that's been trying to make its way up to the northeast. But what's going to be triggering it on Friday evening is this high pressure system off the coast, which will bring moist air up from the south, and then finally that steering winds will be steering it towards the northeast Friday night and into Saturday. And so what we'll be seeing this weekend is pop-up thunderstorms for most of Saturday. Our jet up towards the north will have a little bit of cooler air filtering in, and as that frontal system passes, it will be capping the temperatures near that 80-degree mark. But for Friday, what we're looking at is passing clouds for most of the day, and those pop-up thunderstorms and that front not passing until later in the evening. We have a high of 83 degrees, again passing clouds, but when we get into those overnight hours, we see a low of 63 degrees and that chance of thunderstorms as that system makes its way to the northeast. And for Saturday, we will be seeing partly cloudy conditions with those thunderstorms making an appearance for most of the day. A high of 80 degrees, a little lower than what we saw the day before, and as we get into Saturday evening, we'll see those pop-up thunderstorms still continuing, a low of 65 degrees, but that will be leading us into Sunday, which should be mostly cloudy conditions. There will still be a chance of a pop-up thunderstorm here or there, and a high of 82 degrees, but we should have a booming start to the next week as those temperatures make a comeback, but I'll tell you more about that in the extended forecast later on in the show. Well, coming off that weather whiz quiz question, it is something you're going to want to think about because it's been a while since we've seen temperatures above average, and there was a time in October when things were quite up there temperature-wise. But what's prominent in our images, we see this buckle in the jet stream, and that's allowing for much cooler air to filter in towards the western half of the United States. And we see here that our jet is rising to our north over Canada, which is going to be allowing for warmer air to filter in towards the northeast. Now, that ridge of high pressure we saw when it was in California was allowing for temperatures near the coast to get around 90 degrees, which is very rare for this time of year. And as temperatures won't be rising that high in the northeast, it will lead for a very tranquil weekend ahead. And as we see Friday afternoon, that high pressure will begin to settle in with a high of 50 degrees and mostly sunny conditions for your Friday afternoon. But Friday overnight hours, those clouds will still be dissipating. We'll have partly cloudy conditions, but temperatures normal for this time in the mid-30s, a low of 35 for Friday night. And into Saturday, we'll see a pleasant, mostly sunny day for Saturday, raising the temperatures just a little bit with a high of 56. And when we get into Friday overnight, what we're going to be seeing is a low of 38 degrees with partly cloudy conditions. But this real story here is Sunday. For Veterans Day, we'll have a warmer and sunny day with temperatures reaching 60 degrees, which is the first time we've been seeing above average temperatures here in State College for quite some time.